hello, all my model car building buddies. This here is Model Cars with Glenn. I'm Glenn, and I'm also the Mad Midnight Modeler, what models at midnight. Okay, now we got some show to do here, and I haven't been doing any modeling because of I still got Minnie. And the only way she's happy is when I'm leaning back in the recliner with her laying on my chest. And if that's what it takes to make her happy, that's what I'm going to do. I did do a little bit of modeling. It was nude modeling. And I didn't get very far, though, before Donnie came in and said, hey, put your clothes back on, man. So, you know. And let me see. Okay, what I've been working on, it doesn't amount to a hill of beans. But if you need a hill of beans, I'm your man. Oh, I'm about to lose my phone here. Hang on a minute. I had to readjust. I have to tape the phone into this holder because it's busted. Not the phone, the holder. Okay, this is my Munsters RV. As you can see, I made radical changes to it. I glued a piece of plastic to the top of it. That's how much taller it's going to be. And, you know, I can only work when she's asleep, and she ain't been sleeping very much. But I got a little bit done to it. And on this guy, the old Trabant out of control, I managed to build a roll cage for it. This is a roll cage out of the 67 Chevelle AMT Pro Street. Yeah, and I narrowed it and narrowed it and shortened it, and added this bar across the front. I got some clutch pedal, hydraulic clutch pedal going there, and a steering. Not a whole lot. I have to find a lot of more parts to go in it. Most of this is a parts box build. Okay, well, let me put this on here. And what's next? I got a stash ad. Really cool stash ad. Now, you remember I had one of these about, I don't know, 2 weeks to a month ago. And I got to make a street rod out of it. But when I got it, I noticed, how cool is this? Yeah, see, I'm going to take this and cut the front off of it somewhere in here and add some to the middle to make it wide enough to be a street rod. Set it down on a T-bucket chassis. Yeah, that'll be cool. But here's why I bought a second one. So now I got a pair of these really nice chrome spokes, which have really good spoke detail, and these five slotted aluminums. But the main thing I wanted is these headlights. There's one, they're in halves. There's one there, and there's one right here. They're just alike too. So I wanted the headlights. I got a pair of them. It's gonna go on the motorhome. Where the heck did it go? Oh, it's under a bunch of stuff already. Yeah, Munsters RV. I got a pair of headlights for the Munster RV, and now I got a pair of headlights for Herman's Wrecker, which is coming along a little bit. I managed to keep it clean. I had dust off of it. But yeah, headlights for the RV and for the Wrecker. So, and headlights for Munster cars are hard to come by. See, there's a picture of the headlight. They're a little hard to come by, you know. Okay, well, next up is a sweet unboxing on this feller here. Okay, yeah, I was checking on my phone here. It looked like it wasn't recording. 62 Pontiac Catalina, which I got from Spotlight. They sent me down this, and I love it. This is a great kit. I've built it before, and I'm going to build it again. That's for dadgum sure, because look at all this. I got a box full of parts here like you wouldn't believe. There are so many parts in this kit, man. Once you take them out of the box, you're lucky if you get them back in. Now, the body, really super sweet, and it is the main thing. I had to really look to find these mold lines, parting lines here to go up right across there, just barely. I mean, and at the top of the fenders. But man, this thing is clean, clean, clean. Real super clean, as a matter of fact, around all the edges. Excuse me. I love it when they make the frame separate. You can paint it separate color from the floor pan. Plus, you can paint your dogs to where they quit making so much racket. Hey, Chucky. Oh, it's Chucky. Hang on, boy. I'm gonna build him some stairs or something, man. He needs some, because he'll sit there and bark until I pick him up. I'm not even over there. Okay, next is this floor pan, which I love it when they make the floor pan like this, where the interior, there's your carpet and everything. You don't got that extra bucket that sits in here, you know. And yeah, that's the chassis of choice. And Minnie says she likes it. We have some really nice chrome rims. Beautiful, really beautiful Lakes pipes. I mean, I'm not even seeing mold lines on those. You know, very nice. And there's the grill, stock grill. You wouldn't believe the amount of parts in this kit. These are all the clear parts. If you look real close right here, you'll see there's a clear steering wheel. For the love of corn, there is a clear steering wheel. And it probably has a chrome insert that has the horn ring. How sweet is that? That is nice. That's street rod material there. Got some tires. Got some... This is the thing for the custom grill. You put a tube grill in here, 58 Chevy headlights, and this thing goes in the middle of the tube grill, which I'll show you. It's coming up. Man, there's a lot of parts. This is diamond tufted, button tufted, whatever you want to call it, interior, back seat, door panels. Very nice. I really like those. If you're making a custom, that's the way to go. Or if you're making a stocker, this is the way to go. You got your stock door panels. I don't know how good this camera is. This is the new phone, and so far so good. I ain't that happy with it, but it seems to be doing all right. We'll see. These wheels, yeah. These wheels are 8-lug heavy duty. These are the Super Duty rims. You got your rim is separate from this part. This part in the middle is brake drum. It's all aluminum brake drum. Got the fins for cooling. I imagine there's a steel insert, you know, where the brake shoes rub. But yeah, big giant aluminum rims, energy yeah, you know, diffusing, and the little rims just bolt around the edge, 8-lug. I like those. Those look cool on a street rod. Those are really cool street rod material there. Now, there's the front bench seat in that same diamond button tufted. So sweet. Now you get 2 sets of front end suspension and rear suspension. All these different levers and stuff for the rear end, and spindles right there for lowering it down or stock height. But this motor is way too nice to stick under the hood of something where you'll never see it again. We got these exhaust manifolds. These are those cast aluminum, I think, and those look good. They do. On a street rod, you can have those coming down looking good. And you got, look here, fuel lines, fuel pump, all that stuff. This motor is sweet enough to be like the front of a 32, you know. That's where I'm gonna put it. It's gonna go in an old street rod. I'll put something else in here, like a Ford motor. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna put a Ford motor in. Shut up. Yeah, many got upset at that. See, there's that tube grill right there. And the 58 Chevy headlights. Yeah, extra cool. There's your back bumper and front bumper. This phone came with, we had to sign up with a different company. And this phone came cheap. but it seems to be okay. I'm not sure. We'll have to see when I play this back, you know. Now this grill wasn't in the older kits. This is a new addition. I believe that round 2 is added to it. See that detail in the grill? That is really nice. And I got these itty bitty hubcaps too. I'm not sure what they go in, but they're cool. Oh no, those go in those Super Duties. Where they at? Where they at? Come here. They're in a pile. I can't get them out. More parts. Those are the white walls to go in those tires. Inserts. There's a hood. Rear end and stock valve covers and front suspension, rear end. That's a nice rear end. Got some good detail. And what else do we have? We have decals. Decals what look like this. $7.97 and got some cool tags down there too. Those tags. Yeah, it's in white and yellow. You can't really see them all that well. But I'll show you in a second. They match. They match the box there. If you're going to do it like the box, which I like. I like them when they're covered with writing. Look at those slicks. Good old pie crust drag slick. And they got the white walls, Racemaster dragster, even the size, you know, has some neat white wall front tires. And that's about it. They included this. Included is a piece, the square of clear plastic, where you can, and some templates in the instruction sheet, where you can cut the side windows. You can put in the side windows if you want. Okay, well, if I can just get this stuff out of the way, which I'm not sure I can, I'm going to pause for a second. Where's pause, right? It took me like 5 minutes to get all them parts back towards the box. They're not in it. I just got them towards it. Did I tell you Aunt Grammy was back? I can tell, I haven't seen her, but I can tell she's back because my wallet is missing. I don't know, I might have said that already. This is like the 3rd time I had to make this because I keep messing up and starting over, you know. But, yeah, let me see if I'm forgetting anything. Well, I got a couple cars to show you here. And I'm going to let this spin around while I share a quick old story. Me and Donnie, way back when we had our first shop, we had this old 58 Chevy truck we used for a shop truck for going to the parts store and hauling cars in and stuff. And it was only held together by rust. I mean, it was a total basket case. And we pulled out onto the road to go to the store to get some dinner. And all the clutch linkage, underneath fell out on the road. Yeah, so we took jack handle and shoved it down to a hole in the floor to where you could pull on it and it would release the clutch, and Donnie would do the gas and the clutch there and drive, and I'd reach over and shift it. He'd pull on that lever and I'd shift it in the next gear and he'd let it out, and then he'd pull it back and I'd shift it in the next gear. But we made it to the store and back and then junked the truck the next day. It wasn't any good. The motor smoked. It was nasty. But boy, that was fun working it with a lug wrench. Okay, well, I know. This is what I got. And, let me see. This is my shaker. Nice 57 Chevy. I'm kind of proud of it. It come out really well. I think it's the AMT kit, but I'm not really sure anymore. Got some cool parts. I like those headers, man, coming out like that. And the white walls with the spoke wheels, those are tough. Okay, also I got this guy to show you. And he is 55 Chevy. It came out originally as the Bad Man, and I'm not sure what it's called right now, but it's still available. I put my own paint job to it. Yep. And, you know, something to do. Also, I molded in the scoop on the hood. It had that clear scoop, and I went ahead and molded it in because I'd rather it was molded in. And I didn't paint the taillights because lazy, I guess. I will one of these days. I'll go back and paint them. Okay, well, I had one other thing to talk about it before I am done, I think. This is my car. Go over here. Whirly jigger. Hang on a second. I'm getting all kinds of moving around stuff. I gotta figure out that. I got this. Remember I showed you this last time. There's old Buick in this nasty old box that is making into the thing. And oh, this right here, this is super glue, and I covered it with pencil so I could tell how it was going down. That's why that looks so nasty. But I was mentioning that I needed some half-round 1/8" Plastrut to make tuck and roll to go inside the bed and the interior. And a very good friend, excellent friend, I mean super generous, sent me he heard me say it. I wasn't asking for any. He just heard me say it and thought, I'll send him some. This is 3 packs in one. They come 3 to a pack, so I got like 9 of them. Should be plenty enough to do inside this bed, and inside the cab. And I will show you how that works, because I come up with a really cool way of applying this to where it's not messy or anything, and looks pretty good. And I want to thank that friend. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me out with that. Now I got now I got to finish the darn thing. They also sent me some 2 sheets of 040 thick sheet plastic and 3 sheets of 020 thick sheet plastic. If that ain't enough to finish it with, I don't know what. But I just wanted to tell them thank you. That is so nice of them to do that. I just got to go through my notes real quick, make sure I didn't forget anything. Let me set this up here and point this over here. Don't forget to go to Spotlight Hobbies and check out their inventory in their thing. What do you call it? Website. Man, I don't know much about computer stuff, but yeah, I know where that is. I go there and check out all the time. I just like to lazily thumb through all the different categories. But yeah, go there, check them out. Maybe buy a model, something to go with it, like some extra decals. They got some glue, stuff like that, you know. Aftermarket parts. Yeah, check them out, and because they're really cool. And okay, well, I guess that's going to be the end of this one. I'm sorry I ain't been working on anything, but I explained why. I love everybody. Yeah, I really do. All my commenters, and even if you don't comment, and even if you don't subscribe, but if you would please give me a subscribe and a like. Yeah, the subscribe is free, and hit that black bell so you get all the notifications. And give me a like. I know you must like it some, or you wouldn't still be listening. It's not like there's going to be candy at the end of this or anything. So, and leave me a comment and a like and share. Share it with your buddies so they don't get mad at you for being greedy. And that's it. So I will see y'all later. Bye.